Hello, folks. We're actually early. That's what we
Amazing.
do here. Tools with Souls, we get a little crazy. We show up early sometimes. So tonight, if you didn't know already, we are going to be talking about two very common household items, and that is WD-40. You can see it's pretty, and PB Blaster. I can tell you from personal experience, I actually prefer using the PB Blaster, but I think all of our minds are going to be changed by the end of the night with this. And you go, what is this? This is not a sponsored video. No one knows I was going to do this. The company that I got this from, they don't even know I'm going to do this. $22 a can. It's a substance called the Break It. So we're going to go through and we're going to take a look. I'm going to try to keep up with the chat, but Paul Brown, Kansas Handy, the Shaggy Rifleman, Cody Brown, Paul W. Jeremy Gwynn, hello, how are you? Randy Gentry, welcome. Daniel Depot, how you doing? Larry Parrish, been a long time. Glad to see you made it back. And Jeremy Wynn, we're doing well. How are you feeling tonight, sir?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. You're feeling, yeah?
Yeah.
You're feeling all right?
Arms weigh about 100 pounds each, but yeah, pretty good.
That's how I feel about my nether region. About 100 pounds. Dimitri SL, thumbs up. Everyone, thank you. We appreciate that. So next week, just for all of you that don't know, I will be having surgery on Wednesday, I want to say. So I'm going to be down and out. I'm going to get around 8 tumors removed from my abdomen and midsection. This guy over there. Wait, I had it right. That guy over there. He just had surgery this past week. Renegade's Garage, glad to have you here. Hello from Sweden. Hello, Stefan.
How's it going?
$22 a can. WD-40 can be had under 5. Yeah, look, this ain't a cheap thing. But for most people, they think of WD-40 in particular as kind of the do-all. It does a little bit of everything. And if you read their can, it certainly tells you it does a little bit of everything. I mean, this is the Penetrant. This is the one that's supposed to cut through moisture. This is a brand new can. I actually just picked it up yesterday. And it says freeze corroded nuts and bolts, penetrates rust, works on contact. So we're going to test that theory. I have a bunch of old wrenches. They're not really bad, well, for the most part, but if you can see this one's pitted to hell. It is corroded. There's probably no saving that, but we're going to give it a shot.
Nice.
The only thing I use WD-40 for is door hinges, and that's actually one of the worst applications to use WD-40. So don't use that, Kansas. Don't use WD-40 for your door hinges.
Lithium grease.
PB Blaster. What's that?
I like lithium grease.
Okay.
I also like graphite grease. It's good too.
Yeah. Yeah, I use like a Teflon spray for door hinges. That way they're nice, they're safe. Now, you all may be wondering why I have styrofoam cups.
Shots.
Yeah, you all just saw it. Why do I have styrofoam cups?
For shots.
Why do I have water?
No.
Well, I'm going to take the water. Look, empty. Nothing in there. It's kind of like Tactics Head. I'm going to pour the water into the styrofoam cup. I'm going to do 2 right now. And I'm going to take some PB Blaster in one. And I'm going to take some WD-40 in the other. Let's start out with the WD-40. I like to make it slick. So we filled it about halfway with water. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to set it down. I am in my wheelchair, so there's nothing going on. I am going to take, new bottle of PB Blaster too. Again, same cup of water. We're just going to blast her in there. There you go. It's got that funky orange to it. And just so you guys see, if I can get this down there.
Jamie, you thought you were going to play us a cup song.
I don't know what the cup song is, but I'm trying my best to get them on there. You guys can see. There's only 2 cups down there. This is no joke. I'm going to let them sit there for a while. I'm so confident. I'm going to let them sit there for a while. I want this to fully soak in. I don't want there to be any doubt when this is over what's going to happen. I'll give you $1 if you drink the styrofoam. No, I'm not going to do that. Redneck napalm. As a matter of fact, I hate to tell you guys this. I know exactly what's going to happen, which is why I can do this test. They don't actually penetrate through moisture. They don't penetrate through water. They sit on top of the water. So they might take away some rust, some corrosion, but if there's moisture that's still in that nut, bolt, or whatever, they don't actually penetrate. It's called a penetrate, but they don't penetrate. I mean, they do so put it on their packaging. Penetrant right there. So I'm going to leave them sit there for a bit. I have no problems. I'll show you guys the WD-40's got kind of a milky white foam on top. The PB Blaster is a beautiful orange. So that's not all. I am going to take, you saw the one wrench that is very, very corroded. So here's 2. These just have, they have some corrosion. This is not very bad. I'm going to take and I'm going to spray them with WD-40. Sorry, I'm spraying it right now. Getting a good soak on that one. And I'm going to soak the other one with PB Blaster. And I am going to leave those down there too. So they get their own little cocktail over there.
Will the wrench be penetrating anything tonight?
What's that?
Will the wrench be penetrating anything?
Well, bend over. And now I'm going to take our new secret, not so secret ingredient that, by the way, I ordered like 6 of these for $120 something I had to pay. I can tell you that these do make your hands pretty slick when you're holding them. That's
no. From all that penetrating.
Yep. And you can see I didn't spend as much time spraying this one as I did the other 2. So what does WD-40 do? It's supposed to penetrate past water. Separate. What does it actually do? Gets to water. That's it. Safe for electronics? Well, so is this one. I don't know about PB Blaster. I wouldn't trust it with my electronics, would you?
No.
I have soaked alignment pliers and vice grips that are rusted solid and freed them up. Yes. Dimitri, come on. What? Oh, it's supposed to displace water and move it. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. But you guys can see our cups are still They're still sitting there. Oop.
Oh, take
Spilled
that
a little.
keyboard.
Oh no, this is way. I've got everything away from my laptop. Here's the PB Blaster. Beautiful orange.
Orange juice.
Yes. Don't
good.
drink it. It's not healthy for you.
Oh.
So I do need to grab. You guys have seen they have sat there for a little bit. Water, same bottle. Filling it almost to the top. Cheers. I might get wet on this one, and not the good kind of wet. So I'm just going to hold this up. Now, if this works, I have not tried this yet, and I don't know if I added enough of the stuff into it. I didn't add a whole lot.
Oh, there you go. Hey, you sprung a lake there, sir.
I did. Now, why is that? I mean, this stuff literally penetrated water. Held in my hand while it did it. Hello. Juan Prats, how you doing? Tactics, so glad to see you. You seem well.
Yeah, I'm doing better.
He swallowed today.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So how long do you guys think I should leave those wrenches sitting in there?
I don't know. Let's see what the chat says.
PB Blaster will eat a cup without water. I literally just showed you one that will eat with the water. But that's all right. Let's see. How long do I hold this up?
Thanks, Paul. We won't know if it's successful until about a week or two.
Is my arm going to get tired before this goes through?
I'll tell you right now, dude, I couldn't have my hand up for that long right now. I can't even feed myself.
That's not what I asked, but thanks for playing our game.
It looks like
maybe the PB Blaster needs some WD-40 in it. It's about to leak.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. It's getting thinner. It's taking its time, though.
So I should get the tray down?
Yeah, tilt it other way. Yeah, like that.
Which way?
That way. Like that. Leave it there for a second.
PB Blaster should melt styrofoam in 2 seconds.
It's taking its time.
I mean, I've held it up here for
it's
over
starting to eat it now. Like
I've held it up here for well over a minute and a half.
It's already inferior. You've already seen that it doesn't work as good.
I may need to take a leak. I'm just saying.
Why don't you spray that stuff on the outside and let's watch it eat it from the inside out, outside in.
Here, I'll just do this. Oh, don't spray it in your face.
There you go. That's cool.
The PB Blaster is not, by the way, eating the styrofoam.
No,
maybe if I let it sit overnight. But
that
you
little
can see
amount that
already.
you sprayed clearly just etched it.
I mean,
That stuff
to me,
itches. Yeah.
this is so far this is no contest. I usually just pour gasoline in my styrofoam to make it smaller. And this stuff is actually human safe, so you don't have to worry about if it gets on you. Don't spray it in your eyes because it's not good. It'll eat through the moisture, but you can actually see at the bottom of the cup where the stuff, where this break it has gone down and has started to eat the bottom of the cup. The deformation now, as a matter of fact, if you look right in here, if I can get it, if I could show it to you guys, right in there, you can actually see where that styrofoam cup is now almost completely gone. And the PB Blaster didn't eat through.
Yeah. It's a good demo.
So I think that's the one that I saw years ago, and I was like, well, damn, that's pretty impressive. As far as putting the spray in the cup with the water, because that's exactly what you want your penetrants to do. Now, it'll do just like the WD-40. You can use this to, on rusted stuff and whatever you want to use WD-40 for, it'll work. But this product just happens to do it a lot better. And I am not getting paid for this, so
not yet.
What's up, East Coast Ken?
Not yet.
Yeah, I just poured out the PB Blaster through the
You're
side.
gonna look at the superslickstuff.com.
What's that? It's Ultra Chem.
Cody Brown has a superslickstuff.com that we want you to look at.
I will take a look at it when I can.
Might be
I am
risky.
a little far away from my laptop right now, sir.
Could be risky.
Yeah, it could be. Now, what do you guys think? How are the cups with the WD-40 and the PB Blaster doing?
They're probably just chilling.
We've been on for 17, almost 18 minutes now. And one of the first things I did was to pour the water in the cup and then add in the WD-40 and the PB Blaster.
Mr. Cromar wants to know what product that is.
Called Break It. It's by a local company here in Kansas City called Ultra Chem. And I saw them at a home show like 10 years ago. The demo with the styrofoam cup in the water is what convinced me. It stuck with me. So, is lube the only thing penetrating? You're doing it wrong. Well, yeah. Kansas, that's all some of us have got. Just saying, but we can look. How do you guys think the PB Blaster is doing?
It's just chilling.
It's just chilling. It's colored the water a nice shade of orange there.
Yeah,
pretty impressive. It has not had any kind of, like, you can look through the cup. It's not having any kind of negative effect on the cup. Same would be true for the WD-40. This is perfectly fine. It's just sitting there. I don't want to get it there. Every time I do the WD-40, I spill it, but it's just sitting there. Ultra Chem. Yeah, it's Ultra-Chem, I think is how they spell it. I ended up having to look them up on Google.
Who wants to know where you can buy it?
Added a link to the product so you can get some kickback. I don't do affiliate links on my channel. So everything that I bring to you guys, I pay for. I don't ask you to go out and buy it. I'm not in the marketing part of any of these businesses. I just bringing you the product. I'm going to let you guys go and do what you do. If you like it or you think it's impressive, I'm going to let you take care of it. Now, do you think those two have sat there long enough?
Yeah.
Okay. I actually had to get a 5-gallon bucket real quick.
All right.
So entertain the folks.
All right.
He's very informative.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody?
And he's articulate.
Articulate too. I find breakaway and pipe break, but not seeing anything called break it. James Fair.
It's Shawnee, Kansas is where this place is. If you look up Ultra Chem KC, you'll find them. Because that's how I
put
found
water on a metal table and it didn't have a towel handy. Spray WD-40 on it and dried it up fairly quick.
Yeah. So maybe they should call
it like a link.
I'd use a link if you had it. I'll look for one in my keyboard's literally over there. It's out of reach unless you can find it. Ultra Chem, Kansas City. 5-gallon bucket.
To test you really with us, say.
You all tell me, do you want the WD-40 or do you want the PB Blaster?
You gonna put in that bucket?
I am literally, to prevent the chemicals from getting all over my garage floor, I am going to put it in the bucket.
Oh, nice.
So which one do you guys want first? Howie Z, how you doing?
Doing pretty good, Howie Z. Thanks.
WD-40. All right, we got 2 for WD-40. Paul W says PB Blaster. Howie C said the fuck it bucket. That's my favorite bucket. If you're in prison, that shouldn't be your favorite bucket. I'm more of a fan of WD-40 lithium grease. I have a ton of WD-40 around because I use it for my table saw. I've got their garage door lube that I use for my garage door. I like WD-40, but most people, when they think of WD-40, it's for rusty bolts, nuts, things of that nature. This is the same cup. You can tell because I keep spilling it. The same cup with the WD-40. Now we just wait. How long do you think it'll take to penetrate through WD-40, water, and styrofoam?
About 5 more seconds.
You know, I don't know if it's that quick. But this is an interesting experiment. By the way, you guys can try this. If you get some of this stuff at home, you can try this at home. It will work for you there as well.
There you go.
Now we had the WD-40 in there for
quite some time.
Yeah, over 20 minutes. I got to say over 15 minutes, call it 20, somewhere in between those two. It did nothing. And yet, I'm just going to pour the rest of that out. In under a minute, you have definite loss of the bottom of the cup from that PB Blaster. Or not from the PB Blaster, but from the Break It. Here's the PB Blaster. This one's easy to see because you can see the orange color through it. But I'll bend it over so you guys can see.
Yeah, bend it over.
PB Blaster has been in there. We're 24 minutes in. Watch. No cutaway.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no cutaway. There's no trickery.
There you go.
And again, I do prefer the PB Blaster over the WD-40, but I have a ton of WD-40 around. You can see the orange coming out at the bottom.
Nice.
So again, that even sat there longer, but if you look at the bottom of the cup, it
Will
just took
break
that.
it damage rubber bushings?
No, as a matter of fact, it will not damage rubber bushing. From what I have seen by their website or whatever, it has the exact same applications that we think WD-40 and PB Blaster are meant for. And so you guys know, we started this off by saying that everything you think you know about WD-40 and PB Blaster is wrong. So this is just some steel wool. By the way, use steel wool to keep mice out of your home if you have any cracks. They cannot eat through steel wool. So here are our 2 wrenches.
They get stuck in their teeth and pisses them off.
Yes. Well, it actually goes in the stomach and bothers them a bit. So this is the one that had PB Blaster on it. I don't know if it shows, but this looks, you can see that it's still on the outside, right?
Yeah.
All of this is on the outside. And if you take your steel wool across it to try to clean it up, it with that amount of surface rust or corrosion, it's not going to do much. Now you can use a sanding block and make it work. But again, it's not going to go in there and it's not going to do much. Now this is the one that was covered with WD-40. I had them in the same thing. Please hit the thumbs up. Thank you. And we're using our steel wool on it, trying to get it through. And you can see there is very light change in it, but that could be from the effects of the WD-40. And these have, again, sat there for a minute. Now I'm going to show you something about this other one. It sat there. Do you notice how it doesn't have this shiny coat to it? It actually went in. It penetrated, which is what we want. Now, whether it's going to be able to take off that amount of surface rust or not, Lord only knows. But you can see it did have a very positive effect on that tool.
Yeah.
Can you see it or not? You tell me. You keep me honest here.
No, then you see that line.
Yeah. I mean, before there was nothing. And this was just, this didn't soak. I literally just sprayed the surface of these. So I didn't have them in something that would allow them to soak. I'll show you exactly what I have them in. It's actually a cake tray.
Why don't you let that one soak for a minute? In the
I don't have a container that with me that I could put it in and actually soak it. But you could see, like, here are the wrenches from the WD-40 and the PB Blaster sitting.
Chat wants to know where to get it.
Ultra Chem, Kansas City, Shawnee, Kansas. And if you can tell, like on this one, there is very little of the product in there yet. Very little.
Yeah.
Now, compare and contrast that to the amount of fluid that's in this one.
Yeah.
And you can tell much more fluid in this. And it's been leaking out over my floor because, you know, those aren't meant to hold water. But I thought, just for entertainment's sake, a few quick demos will show you that what we think about the WD-40 might be wrong, especially the WD-40. The PB Blaster is more for auto mechanics. These are the guys that really use the PB Blaster a lot. They use it, they soak. They let something soak in PB Blaster for sometimes an hour or 2 hours or more. Same with the WD-40. They'll let it soak. Well, how much more efficient would you be if you didn't have to let it soak? If you could sit there and go a minute, 2 minutes, and be done.
JNUSMC says, "Why are you in a wheelchair? Did you hurt yourself?" Just tell them you were playing with penetrants, and now you can't stand up.
Yeah, sorry. Big Bubba was rough on me in the prison last night. Why am I in a wheelchair? Because occasionally I need a wheelchair from having car accidents a number of years ago where my ex-wife hit me and she hurt me severely. So I occasionally lose feeling in my legs, which makes walking somewhat difficult. So that is why. But obviously I live through it. But occasionally I will use a wheelchair just to make it easy on me. Catalyst like peroxide. Well, that's true.
Yeah.
So what did you guys think? Was that entertaining to you? Did you
Yeah,
learn
that's pretty
something?
cool. That's a pretty cool demo.
Yeah, I'll be doing, especially with the water in the cup, I'm going to be doing it in a short just to show folks and whatnot. And let me see if I can find Ultra Chem, and I'll leave it in the chat.
JNUSMC said, "I had my ex-wife throw a knife at me, so I can relate."
Yeah, it's craptacular when that stuff happens. So here everybody goes. Control. Y'all appreciate this because I don't get paid by these guys. They don't even know I'm doing this. That is the link to UltraChem, the product specifically, Break It.
Nice.
So sorry I was away from the computer before I couldn't touch it. I had a bunch of stuff between me and it. But I think you can see what I really want to do is, first of all, for my channel members, I want to be able to send you guys a can. Now, at 22 bucks a pop, it's expensive. I'll be honest with you. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to give a can to 2 of you, which sucks. But it'll be completely at random because they don't pay me enough on YouTube to sacrifice I think 130 some odd dollars just for fun.
Not to mention shipping it.
Yeah. Duck, dive, and dodge. The 5D's of dodgeball. I used to mix things for Bratcher Apollo. I don't know who Bratcher Apollo is.
Me either.
Someone I left, but it wouldn't let me click on mine. Yeah, you actually have to call in and order that stuff. You can't order it online.
Oh.
Yeah, this stuff, like, I actually have thought about bringing you a few more of their products that I remember from their home show thing. There's a thing that they put into like your drains and stuff that if you have any odors coming from your drains, it'll eat those away. If you have pets, it'll eat like the smell of your pets out of your home. But it doesn't do any harm to the pets, the rugs, or anything. But that's a product for another day. I thought for a real quick demo and a way of showing you guys a cool product that no one has brought to you before, no one's ever talked to you about. I thought it was fun. And since somebody wants to be a dick and say it's boring, and I have to question whether their mother and father were married since birth or related since birth, I'll do the water again because I think that's the coolest demo.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Was the water the coolest?
The water was cool.
I should have an affiliate. Well, they don't sell this stuff on Amazon. So even if I had an affiliate link, it wouldn't do me any good.
Yeah.
So here, I'm going to lower the camera. Yeah, if it bored you, then you could just go away. I'm pretty sure no one will miss you.
Facts.
So here we go. 5-gallon bucket. We got our styrofoam. Got water in the styrofoam cup. There's not, well, it's about half a glass of water now. So.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Like Shaka Gillis. CRC has a spray called Knocker. Leaves that awesome, but it may be worth a try. Shaka, just watch this. This is just pure water.
That's cool.
I know. I know what to do just to make sure that we're not tricking anybody.
That might be cool, yeah.
Watch this. 2. I have 2 styrofoam cups.
You think it'll eat the plastic?
No, it won't eat the plastic.
Okay.
I filled one of the styrofoam cups about, well, if you see that line here, it's actually above that line. So this line right here, it's above that line about to here. Will it eat through 2? I have no idea. If you guys recall on the live stream last Sunday, I talked to you about this product. I told you I was going to go out and buy this product because I saw it and I thought it was cool and I thought you guys would enjoy it. So, man of my word, have not taken it off. We're going to find out if it'll go through 2 cups.
I don't see why I wouldn't.
I can tell you I just heard the bottom of the 1 cup. Like, you can feel this going through.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool.
I mean, honestly, if you guys have a product out there that you think can do that, you let me know. I enjoyed it. Maybe you could be their representative for online sales via Amazon. You have 15,000 subscribers, the company would get the attention. It's actually worse because I have 15,000 is my smallest. TikTok and Instagram are much, much bigger than what I have here on YouTube. And I want to easily, if you add up all of my social medias, I have 100,000.
Yeah.
You know what? Just proving it. I have no idea.
Yeah, let's watch it.
This is plastic. It's petroleum based. I don't know if it shouldn't eat through this. I don't know that it will. 2 cups, 1 spray. That's right, Shaka. Now we know what kind of stuff you're into, sir. That is interesting. I wish the camera, because I have so much light, I wish the camera would show you guys. You can actually see the water kind of bead around this spray.
It's pretty cool.
I don't know what you're putting in there, Howie, but I like it. Spray that stuff on a Makita and see what happens. The Makita will mysteriously turn to shit. Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate it. I as I said, this should not eat through this. I have no idea if it will or not, but you can see it is beginning to settle at the bottom of the bottle. Like it's worked its way through the water.
Yep.
So without taking anything off of this, I wonder if there's a chemical reaction going on inside. Any gases released would work on the outside of the bottle, deform the bottle, make a little handy thing in my hand. Off. Oh, I put that on.
Why don't you start tearing up some pieces of the cup inside the bottle and then close the top?
All right. I mean, if you guys could see these cups, You would be amazed.
Start
I
putting little
actually have
pieces,
to get
like
new cups.
shreds of cup inside of the water bottle.
That's what I'm saying. I have to get
Yeah.
new cups.
Yeah.
Let me. Every time you come up with one of these ideas, you're making me leave the camera for a second.
But
But the
this is a
water's
good
still,
idea.
it's still sitting there. This is
Yeah.
still it. I've not touched it, and hopefully it doesn't
Shouldn't
eat
you have
through it.
gloves on for this? Probably.
Oh. Now I'm glad I bought 50 of these styrofoam cups. I never use them. So you just want me to tear up pieces of styrofoam,
Put it in the
and
cup
put it
and
in there.
close the lid and see if we can get the top to pop off.
All right. Well,
Shouldn't it gas? Shouldn't it off gas, Howie?
let's see.
And create pressure within the
The funny thing is, I'm going to have to stir it up because I could just spray more in.
You could just shake it. We could watch it disintegrate.
All right. So
No, it's bouncing.
What's that?
It's bouncing.
Yes. Let me make sure I got the cap on good and tight. I poured the pieces of styrofoam in there.
All right, what do you got?
You can see them, kind of see them at the top up there.
Turn upside down.
Well, I don't know what that did for you, but cool.
You can't see through it.
No. Sorry, you guys. I didn't know I was doing this.
Is that bottle getting tighter?
No.
No.
But you guys can see now the styrofoam on top.
Yeah.
I can tell you there is some deformation going on with the styrofoam.
The bottle's not getting tighter though? No.
No. But you can see it's already gone all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
It's penetrated through that.
How he's concerned, don't breathe that stuff, so don't open it again.
Oh, no, it's completely fine. It's not hazardous in any way.
Well,
I mean, the styrofoam might be.
Now you got styrofoam in it. Yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean, I just did a demonstration where it ate through 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cups. So anything that was going to do, and actually, to be honest with you, the PB blaster smells much worse. But you can see the styrofoam's going away slowly but surely. If I sat here and stirred this up a bit more, I'm betting it'll all go away.
It's pretty cool.
But have you guys ever seen a product like that? I mean, I don't want to keep bringing you stuff. If you've seen it, if it's old hat to you. I am 42 minutes late.
It's Mr. Bunny Lawmakins.
Hops on my push notification. Sorry, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I can do the demo for you again because I enjoy this. A glass of water.
Yeah.
Just watch.
Put some brake clean in your styrofoam cup.
Styrofoam cup. Honestly, you guys tell me, styrofoam cups are terrible. Well, that shit went all over my floor. Don't worry, we got you covered.
There you go. It's pretty cool.
And that was through 2. I have no idea how many of those it would eat through. But this is what one of those cups looks like after.
Nice.
Yeah, now I got to figure out a way of cleaning my floor real quick. Hold on, I got to get some shop towels.
Nice.
Oh, I've got some stuff on the floor I don't really want to see go away. No styrofoam, though.
Wants you to do a stack of like 10 or 20 cups and set it to the side to see if it goes through them all.
What's that?
James Fair wants you to do a stack of 10 or 20 cups and see if it
With
goes
water?
through. Set it to the side.
With water?
I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm asking. 10 to 20 cups with water, I can do that. Oh. Moving those wrenches. That WD-40 and PB Blaster did nothing but make the outside of those look shiny. Didn't actually penetrate any of the rust and corrosion that was on there.
I think the skin glue is coming off of my belly button.
Oh, that's nice. Here, I'm just going to grab a stack of these cups.
Hey, Howie Z, you want to see my battle scars?
He's been dying to show people his stomach all day.
Haha. The FBI bomb squad will be busting in soon.
Whew. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, number 12. Oh. I'm going to set the bucket on the floor this time.
No, dude, I still have a little bit of gas, but I finally got rid of my shoulder pain yesterday, or I guess this morning, because it was gone when I woke up. But it was pretty sore. It was pretty intense too. It was on my left side first, and I finally got rid of that, and then it stayed on my right side, right where like the muscle would be, like if you flex. So I've been on these muscle
Relaxers.
Methocarbamol. And they make my
This one
arms
might
feel
take
like
a
they're
second.
100 pounds. Oh, let's see here.
We got 12 of the cups all lined up in a row.
I got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's my Audi.
Royal.
And they just put skin glue on it. No stitches.
Did you guys see that? It moved.
Yeah.
It's through one. There it goes back down.
That's pretty cool.
I have no idea how long this will take.
That's so cool, dude.
It's through two.
Yeah, it's through two.
You can tell when they go through because all the water goes to the next cup and it lifts the two
floats
or the ones above.
That's pretty cool.
I have no idea. I never even thought of doing this, so I'm glad whoever said that said it. Tactics, did they cut the umbilical cord right on you?
Yeah.
That's the only part of him that sticks outward. Think about it.
You got to be through more than that.
Oh, it'll go through.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys could see the bottom of what this bucket looks like now, it's pretty damn impressive. And you can use this for cleaning like your washing machine, and they've got all kinds of silly applications for it.
Nice.
I'm hoping it gives me a warning before it goes through the bottom. Like I don't feel it at the bottom.
Do you know
and I can tell it's right through here now.
Yeah, you're on 5 right now.
I'm magic. I'm magic. I made it rise.
It's pretty cool. It's rising less and less. You're probably gonna run out of product by the time you get to the 10th one.
We're gonna see. Cameraman 2.
Yeah, that's my reset button, man. The doctor wanted to cut it away too. He was like, so surgeons, they just want to cut on anything. Like that's just what they want to do. But I've had too many different doctors and different types of doctors and specialists look at my belly button and be like, "Oh, you got an outie." Well, really, it's an umbilical hernia, but there's nothing wrong with it. And it's almost like who I am at this point. It's like I've got an outie. I've had it for so long that it's just like a part of me. So he was like, "Hey, we can get rid of that." And I was like, "No, it's mine."
Abracadabra, yeah. I keep forgetting they're behind us.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it'll get through all of that because that's a lot of styrofoam to get through. But I guarantee you've never seen anybody on YouTube try it. Should I just take the first 4 off the top?
Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt.
I'll leave it up to the guys in the chat. They tell me if they want the first 4 off the top. My arm's getting tired. I'm serious.
Tactic surgeons want to cut you and you want to destroy tools. Yeah.
They want to cut him because he destroys tools. It has nothing to do with what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
Leave them. Jonathan Sherwood says leave them. Give it another little spray. Well, watch this.
Ha ha. That's cool.
So it's down to here right now.
How much is left? Just take a peek at it and see how much like fluid.
All the fluid's there.
Wow.
So it's through at least here, because you can see there's nothing going on there.
Mr. Bernard, oh, I just had my liver ultrasound Thursday. NAFLD genetic.
I don't know what NAFLD stands for.
I'm gonna look it up.
Mr. Bunny, I hope you're all right though. How much fluid is left? Well, so we're through 5. Yeah, plenty of fluid left. Plenty of water left. I don't know how much of the actual product is left because you got to figure it through every one of these. It's eaten through.
Yeah, that's the fatty liver thing.
The Trade Center. She said the fluid's here. It's fine. That's for at least 5 so far. Yeah. I mean, it's doing the job for sure. And you can see it's through those 5. Is it through number 6 yet? It's just starting to eat through number 6. It's just starting to eat through the 6th one. So we're halfway there. And for the sake of time, I might give it another little.
Oh my goodness.
Another little squirt there just so we can get through. What you spray? Water is inside of these cups, and the product itself is called Break It. There's a link somewhere. If one of the moderators is on, as you can see, I am away from the computer just a little bit. If one of the moderators is on, you can recopy the. Okay, so we're through here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 12. And this stuff is completely safe. You can have your dogs around it. I have dogs, so.
Huh. A new method of time. How many cups? How many?
Yes, we're using the cup method. I believe it's through here now.
You were going about 2 cups per hour.
It's going a lot faster than PB Blaster and WD-40 went, isn't it?
Yeah, 0.
So, I mean, if this does not convince you guys, we've only got 3 left. So that new spray, the new little squirt that I gave it, is definitely doing the magic trick. Kimball West got a product line does the same. I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. But this stuff is just amazing. I don't recommend drinking the water out of the styrofoam cup, though.
Huh. It's got to be getting close.
Yeah, I only had these 3 left. And we'll know pretty quick when it does go. I'm starting to hear the pop of the styrofoam as it's like melting away. If that fluid works so good, maybe try it on cement next. It's actually on my cement floor right now.
Uh-huh.
It's spilled out on my cement floor.
Is he going to start etching it?
No, it shouldn't. But it'll take the paint off. Now I want a Dr. Pepper. Well, go get one. Touchdown, Kansas City. What's the score, Jamie? Penetrate. We see the styrofoam. Prove that it's a lubricant. So WD-40 is not a lubricant. Neither is PB Blaster. They're not lubricants. And if you think they are lubricants, then I'm just going to take these away because they're done. Liquid's still in there. The last 2, look. You see that?
Yeah, you can see that etch has been there for a while now, actually.
So it does absolutely eat through this stuff.
Yeah.
And this is from that same chain of cups. It's pretty impressive, though. I'll give it another little squirt. We'll go.
So use your arrow does have a reset button. Yeah.
And it's normally behind him, and it's brown. So we've not cut away at all. It's just going to go through this. But does it work as a lubricant? Yes. Can I prove that it works as a lubricant right now? I don't actually have anything rusty around me. And we already showed that WD-40 and PB Blaster, neither one of them can do that job. Neither one. But I'll tell you what, if you guys think I'm lying to you, don't look into the product. That's what I'll say to you. Yeah. Because I don't get paid by them. I have no, doesn't matter to me. I just wanted to show you something. I'm afraid that
your rusty
on Makita might make it work. What's that?
Will it spit shine your rusty trombone? That's the question.
Oh, when the wife doesn't, this is what I use. Yeah. Let's break it. It's already broken, so. Let me see. I did show that it actually absorbs into metal, which is not something that PB Blaster or WD-40 will do without leaving them to soak. So if you're having fun with spray brake cleaner on styrofoam, it'll melt it away. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. I mean, that's the top of one.
It looks like a T. It looks like a T.
That's all that's left.
It's crazy.
And you can see if I leave it sitting in there, it'll eat all of that styrofoam.
All of it up. Cup-to-cup telecommunication companies hate this product.
What's that?
Cup-to-cup telecommunication companies hate this product.
Well, that's all I really wanted to show you guys tonight. I wanted to come in, do a couple of demos. We show that it does better as a penetrant than PB Blaster, and WD-40 easily outperforms them by going through the styrofoam cups. And it does do rust removal better than both of those products, because that's what we mainly use it for. At least that's what I mainly use it for. So it does do that better than both of those products. Is it cheap? No. No, it is not. Do I tell you to go out and buy it? No. No, I do not. I don't get a commission if you do. I don't get a commission if you don't. I just want to show you.
Yeah.
So, hello, your boy Ram. You missed it. You missed all the fun for the night. But we're going to sign off. We're going to get going. I hope you all enjoyed it. I enjoyed bringing it to you. What you got to say for yourself, sir?
Man, I got nothing. Got some more tool videos coming up. Got a video coming up on essentials for a starting electrician.
Yeah.
I bought a lot of basic tools. A lot of mine were stolen. And I was stuck with like just the tools that I want to use, but I've been purchasing tools that are essential to have that will last you for your whole career. So I've got a whole loadout coming, different things like that.
There you go. I left the link in the chat for everybody. And once this is done processing and uploaded and whatever, I'll put it into one of the pinned comments. But that is all you guys would need. Call in to UltraChem whenever you feel like. Order the product if you want. Don't even tell them that I sent you. Tell them nothing. Because I'm not making any money on it. So by all means, if you guys didn't think this was the best product that you had ever seen, as far as an actual penetrant doing what you think WD-40 is supposed to do, tell me. Send me whatever you got. Let's test them head to head. See which ones does better.
When's your surgery?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay.
Wednesday I go in at 8 o'clock, and I think I'll be done in the operating room sometime around 2 to 4.
All right.
So there you guys go.
There you
Thanks
go.
for the demo. Great job. Appreciate you all. You have a good one. Let me know if you got something better.
See you later.